Duke Dennis. And you can suck my dick, and you can suck his dick, and you can suck everybody else's dick.
Niggas is lucky they didn't get tased that night, because I ain't have none of that on me, so. Now I got it. I'm strapped up. Okay, so try it with the neck. Try it if you want to, okay?
Unfortunately, we'll never understand it too because they've been raped so many times. They've just gotten like used to it. He said that he has her head shoved down and then he pulls out his phone and starts crying. She started crying because she didn't want to be there. Not only are you humiliating her, right, by trying to record her, shoving her head down, like, do you not see how like all of that is a humiliation ritual?
This Tylil situation is really getting out of hand, but one thing I could say about the whole thing is that people are not picking sides. And if you look at the comment section, everything is flipping. So we've been watching closely, and at first I seen a lot of people painting Tylil as the bad guy, even though they would say, hey, I don't want to choose sides. It was clear where the bias was going towards. But it's not surprising. We live in a society where women get catered to a lot more when it comes to things like this, right? Now, the first video I did, it wasn't really much context. It was really the first stream that Jourdin Pauline said after the fact that she said she was SA'd. However, although she said she was done streaming, she had streamed multiple times afterwards, and that's what we're going to be reacting to today. So make sure y'all drop it in the comments and let me know exactly what y'all think. But without further ado, we're going to get right into this situation.
The streamer Rod, I want to address him. You look like a rat. You look like a fucking ratatouille ass nigga. Do not ever speak on me again, you crazy looking ass. Like, boy, bye. You don't know anything about me, and I've been streaming for a while, and you can suck my dick, and you can suck his dick, and you can suck everybody else's dick, and just go on the island and suck everybody's dick, because you're a dick sucker, and I don't got time for it, okay? And that's one thing I want to say about him. Baby Rich, I'm sorry for saying ill. I did not mean it like that. It caught me off guard. Yeah, I don't think Baby Rich is ugly at all. I think he's a very nice looking man, and he has really nice skin. God bless you, Baby Rich. I do not mean to, make you feel less than who you are. You've always been a really nice person to me, always been a really good friend to me. So yes. Wizard Kelly, you're messy, bro. You're really, 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 really messy. You were my friend, but I think you're messy. That's it. Duke Dennis. Duke Dennis, you could literally, I'm not going to even say anything else, okay? Chicago Hottie. I don't even want to get started on these, okay? You give it up for a slice of bread, and I have nothing else to say, all right? Do not ever speak on me again, girl. Don't ever fix your mouth to speak on me ever again. Ever again, okay? Thank you. McQueen, weren't you on YouTube like in 2014, bro? You're 50 years old, still trying to stream. Please don't ever speak on me again. Like, please.
Wait, what?
Please. You guys are gross. So all the pick-me-ass making...
How old do you have to stream? How old do you have to be to stream or to do content?
Please. I hope it never happens to you. Don't speak on me. I really rather you guys just don't make a video. If you got anything negative to say about me, I know this is going to get chopped up and clipped up and misconstrued it like my last video did, but please don't speak on me. Y'all are weird, okay? Y'all are all weird. I will not ever come on this net and fabricate nothing. I told the full scenario, and I left details out because I'm still a considerate person, and I'm not going to speak on it no more. Because I have obligations I have to fulfill with my attorneys and shit, so I can't even speak on nothing. But I just want to let y'all know, everybody's going to eat their words. Next.
All right, so apparently her attorneys is, in the background doing what they doing. So she is handling it the legal route. I know that's one of the things that people were saying. Have you brought this to the police? Addressing the people on live during such a serious situation, I think the court is going to consider these videos, so she needs to tread lightly with what she's saying in these videos, because with a he say, she say type of situation, it turns into, well, who are you? And what are you doing right now? And how serious are you taking this situation? And how traumatized are you? And they could pull up these videos and judge you based off of that. Now, I'm not saying if she's lying, she's telling the truth. I'll let y'all comment that in the comment section below.
I hate that the shit even went down like this. I hate I broke up a couple. I hate that, like, I just hate it.
Thanks,
but
Javon.
it's still not
Thanks,
my
Bless,
fault.
for all the,
you know what I'm saying?
gifts.
It's like,
Oh,
I've been
Fiji,
dealing with
thanks
so
for
many
6 French
series of
fries. Work, thank you
emotions
for the heart.
during this time. Like, regrets and emotions, but it's like, that's a human thing to do. I have to realize that I'm human, and I could take these times and moments to reflect.
The word that may get her in trouble is regret. Because regret and essay are not the same thing. And then I seen some people on the internet saying that a lot of people don't want to admit that this is essay because that means that they are abusers as well. And what they said was it was some type of corrosion. I can't really say that word. If a girl is to say, nah, I'm good, and you like, come on, like, that's how you feel? Like, you just talking real nice and spicy. Know what I mean? Like, you talking nice and spicy on the phone. Okay, come here, boy. People are saying that that's SA. Even if you do that with your wife. People on the internet are saying, I'm gonna try to find a video by the end of these videos, these clips. I'm gonna try to find a video of the woman saying that is SA. That if a woman says, nah, she's good off rip, anything after that is SA. You had to coerce her. So they're saying that is basically where the SA is in this situation. I'm gonna pull up that clip at the end of this, but
What? Wait. I hope so most women nowadays, at least, even when you approach them, they say no. But as soon as you show that you got something going on for yourself, or you hop into a nice car, or they look at your shoes or your watch or whatever, then they start saying what's, when it was just like, yo, you literally just said no. So is that SA? I'm confused. And then they've already, and I'm saying what she said, they already had sex before this SA situation happened. She said that. She said that, yo, like when they finished the first time, he called her and was like, yo, I'm mad that I didn't get a chance to hit it without a condom. Can we do it again? Every time she's talking about sex with Tylil, she's saying that he's axing. Like, she's saying that, yo, can we do this? Or can we do... The only time that I heard he didn't ax is when you came out the bathroom and he was like, oh yeah, I'm hitting that. I don't care what you say. I'm hitting that. Boom, 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 boom. But even then, like he said, that's how niggas from New York talk. So I'm not putting that past nobody. In the Poetic Flacco video that I covered before, it was a screenshot of other females saying how they went to the Clover House and they felt like they was SA'd by Tylil or by the other Clover boys. And they were sending it to Jourdin Pauline and they said, oh, I was literally asked when I got there, like, yo, you trying to fuck? You trying to, if you're not trying to, then we ain't even got to talk right now. We ain't, like, y'all can leave or whatever. As rude as that may be, that is still asking you. Correct me if I'm wrong. As rude as that shit may be, hey, yo, you want to fuck me? Like, I'm still asking you for your consent. You have to say yes or you have to say no. If you say no, then abide by the rules. Leave. If you say yes, then stay. That is out of pocket. I'm not saying that it's not out of pocket, but I'm just stating 1 + 2 = 3. If I ask you something and you go with it, there is no other way that we're coming out of this when you say you saying that I SA'd you.
we're gonna react to the rest of this.
Niggas is lucky they didn't get tased that night, because I ain't have none of that on me, so... Now I got it. I'm strapped up. Okay, so try it with the neck. Try it if you want to, okay? Niggas is lucky they didn't get...
I want to know what the comments section are saying. I know we should always believe the victims, but she ain't moving like she traumatized or done with streaming.
Thank you.
The F you so excited for? Yeah, she lying. That's what somebody in the comment section said. Didn't she say she wasn't streaming no more? She know for a fact he ain't do. See, the thing about it is a lot of people in the comments, they do want Tylil to be innocent because, you know, that's their favorite streamer. But the way she's moving about this is a little bit different. It is very different from what we usually see from people that are traumatized, and the way she was crying about this.
And a lot of girls, I really,
Yeezy Clipper.
and the thing is, I didn't even like say anyone's name or anything. I don't have to fake call logs. I don't have to do any of that. I just think that's really fucked up. And a lot of girls.
Wait, she didn't fake anybody's name. I mean, she didn't say anybody's name. She went like this. Like she showed the call log of Tylil calling multiple times. Did we not all see that? You didn't have to say a name. You showed us the name. Am I tripping?
I really hope nothing ever happens to you guys. I really hope all the men that's bashing me and all the women bashing me, I really hope nothing ever happens to you guys.
Yeezy Clipper.
And
y'all know what I'm saying? Like, y'all still gonna do what y'all do because when all this blows over, y'all still gonna fuck with him. Y'all still gonna watch the nigga. Y'all still gonna, y'all know what I'm saying? Like, y'all still gonna.
Just feeling like a Megan Thee Stallion situation, man. It's feeling like you was salty over something and then now you just want to tear down somebody's character. And that thing that you were salty over is that he had a girl and he probably most likely did not want to take you serious. I don't necessarily know who's telling the truth or who's not. However, say what you want about me, she is not moving like somebody that was S8. That's it. Or even remotely close to moving to somebody like that. You brought it straight to the internet. I personally feel like now, since she's digging a hole deeper for herself, like if you don't know what to say, just don't say nothing at all. But she's literally making everybody in the public opinion courthouse switch their narrative on her by her just keep coming on live and acting the way that she's acting. Tylil has said nothing. Usually when you don't say nothing, it's like, all right, now we could paint what we want about you. You are literally painting a picture yourself, about yourself, by going back on things that you said and not really making sense throughout this entire what's her name. And then you're still streaming after you said you wasn't going to be streaming. So I'm a bit confused.
Do what y'all do because abusers are glorified. I'm sorry, but bad people, allegedly, bad people are glorified, you guys. At the end of the beginning of the day, that's why y'all took so long to persecute Diddy, persecute R. Kelly, persecute Epstein, this is like...
she's going blood. To even put his name in all of them, like with all of them, that's crazy. That's crazy.
The reality of life, you guys. Y'all still gonna support this person, like. So this whole moment in time that everybody's gonna forget about soon, like, it's just a moment. Like, this too shall pass. You know what I'm saying? I should get you kicked out of the LGBT community, okay?
You gotta get a gay man kicked out the
But you know
LGBTQ.
what? I'm gonna let y'all rock, okay? Because 9 times out of 10, y'all was touched too, and y'all ain't said nothing.
What? I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like this guy wants her to be lying really bad. like the overly expressing, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people that are LGBT will actually tell you that. Like, my brother is gay, and he will tell you that something happened when he was younger. That's a very popular thing. I mean, like, in the LGBT community, from like when they were kids and stuff like that. Not everybody, but a lot of them, experienced something early in their earlier years. So to go crazy off of that as if she just ended the whole case is like, bro, come on. Are you in the middle or are you just against her? You know what I mean?
The shit is getting handled, trust. Getting handled. I'm not coming on social media to talk about it anymore. The shit is getting handled. Trust. It's getting handled. But I'm not coming on social media to talk about it anymore. I'm sending love to everybody involved, even the abuser. I'm sending love to him. God bless him. I'm sending love to his girlfriend. God bless you, girl. God bless everybody. And like, you know, I forgive. You know what I'm saying? I prayed about it. I talked to God about it. I forgive. I just wish it never happened. You know what I'm saying? But that's the human in me, you know, battling my emotions every day.
I don't know if it's just me, but I would think that if somebody abused you, essayed you in any manner, took an advantage of you against your will, there is no sense of remorse. There is no sense of, oh, I feel bad for you, or I feel bad that these things are happening to you after I brought it to the cops or brought it to social media or brought it to anything. There is no sense of that. Like, I think all of that would be long gone if you was actually done wrong. But I strongly do feel that it might just be a case of maybe we shouldn't have done this, and I'm going to be looked at as a certain way if this gets out. So let me hurry up and try to switch it into a way where I come out on top. But the one thing that you're doing wrong is continuously talking about it. Even though you said you're not going to talk about it anymore, that's a reason why lawyers need to be involved, and lawyers tell you not to say anything unless they're there or they're present. Because if you continue to talk, all of this stuff that you're doing right now, even just talking about the girlfriend, or taking Tylil out of the situation, just talking about the girl and talking about everybody else that you wanted to address for responding to what you put on the internet, all of that is going to paint because it's not what you know, it's what you can actually prove. And you're proving that you really don't, it don't seem like you that traumatized. Not saying that it didn't happen to you, but it seems like it's just another walk in the park. Like, oh, okay, well, you know, I'm just going to use this to get my clout up. I don't know. Y'all let me know.
That takes me to this. I want to pull up a clip for y'all real quick.
A lot of men don't want to see coercion as rape because then a lot of men would have to realize that they're rapist. And this is why anytime a sexual assault victim comes through, their first response is, oh, well, you just regretted it and now you're saying it's rape. Duh, she regretted it. She regretted it because you coerced her. She didn't want to have sex in the first place. If somebody says no to sex and then you're trying to figure out ways to get them to say yes, that's rape. A lot of men have never had consensual sex. If someone isn't a willing participant from the jump, it's rape. This is what I think happened with the Tylil and Jourdin Pauline situation. I believe that he coerced her. Or at least that's what she's alleging, right? Just based off of what she said, like that's my assumption or belief. Because when she said that he has her head shoved down and then he pulls out his phone and starts crying, she started crying because she didn't want to be there. Not only are you humiliating her, right, by trying to record her, shoving her head down, like, do you not see how, like, all of that is a humiliation ritual? Have sex with someone who didn't want to have sex with you, had to coerce them, then begin filming them, then you have them in an inhumane position, then you tell all of your friends, too, on top of that? Like, I don't think y'all understand the, like, psychological abuse that goes into every step of that. So abusive, it's such a mind, unfortunately, most men will never understand it. A lot of women, unfortunately, will never understand it too because they've been raped so many times. They've just gotten like used to it. That's the truth. A lot of women have been coerced into sex, but they are never going to believe or say that it's rape. For one, because we shame sexual victims, and for two, because it's so normalized. Like coercion. And
I'm not the sharpest pencil in the dispensary. I just have a question. So let's say a woman goes out and she meets a guy. They go back to his place. They're on the bed. And she says, you know you're not getting none tonight. And he says, yeah, all right. They get to talking throughout the night. She starts to feel him. And she's like, she jumps on him and she straddles him. And now they getting busy because he flirted or whatever and she done got in the mood. That's rape.
throw away my player card then. Throw away anybody that got game. Now, if what she's saying is true, anybody that got game now, y'all just need to stop it and just be a computer now when you see women. Just ask the question. If whatever she says, just walk away after. Even if she's feeling you. Of course, if I meet a woman, most women that you meet nowadays don't even care to say hi back. They don't even care. They always, no, I got a boyfriend, or I got this. They usually start out with that wall up until you begin to speak it. Now, I'm not saying you saying there like, well, you know, I'm gonna fuck you out of this and that. No, you're not. Yeah, but how does this feel? And then you try to coerce her that way. Like, now that's crazy. But if, all right, you tell me no, and then the topic shifts from sex to something funny. It shifts from that to something cooperative. It shifts from that to, okay, well, let's just go out to eat. At that point, when you're getting to know each other, that's great.
The reason why I asked what this woman is saying, I am not saying is false. The reason not why I asked, because that sounded like, at first, I didn't really feel like doing this, but now I kind of want to do it. I thought at least that was what people were doing. Now, if you are talking about, no, I don't want to do it. Nah, come on, let's do it. Nah, I don't want to. Nah, come on, let's do it. No, I don't want to do it. Come on. Like, are you serious right now? Like, if she gets scared or situation gets a little bit aggressive and she still winds up, okay, I can see where the whole corrosion, I cannot say that word. I don't know why. I can't say that word. I can understand how you can slide that possibility in there. I haven't seen in the videos, or I believe in the comments, it says relationships, it's the same thing in relationships. It's the same thing in relationships where if your wife says, I don't feel like doing it right now, and you get her in the mood to do it, then that's great. Again, I'm just asking. Because that's the first time I've heard that. No means no, fellas. We all just learned
Part
something.
of sex culture. Sex culture and rape culture, unfortunately, are like one thing in America, right? This ideology where a man is supposed to dominate a woman, that's rape culture. Even the language that we use about sex is rape culture. Banging, screwing, smashing, putting people through mattresses, drilling, like all of this is
wild.
All of this is rooted in rape culture. Even
That is wild, but listen to most female rappers today and look at their following. They're the ones saying it. You know what I'm saying? If I tell you I'm going to take you through there after you telling me to take you through there, why am I being painted as a victim? I'm just saying. I'm asking as a question. Most women that do music today overly sexualize themselves. They use the terms that she's saying for themselves. And then look at their following. Is it right? No, I'm not intrigued by that at all. But if what she's saying is any type of valid, then why is so much women subjecting themselves to it? That's what they like. Anytime you come across the good guy, you might befriend him. You know what I'm saying? But he's not as exciting as the guy that's gonna tell you, all right, I'm gonna take you through that. I'm gonna drill you. I'm gonna take you to pound town. Like all of that. It's just not as exciting than for me. Hey, baby, can I get a little piece of the? It's just not. So we only subscribe to what's out there, and the women is doing that to themselves. I see what she's trying to say, but to just group sex culture and rape culture in the same thing.
the way we depict rape in media makes it easier for rapists to commit rape, right? Aggressive, psychologically damaging act We convince victims who are going to potentially go through rape one day that it is better to just sit there and lay there and take it than to fight back against an attacker. If you know that if you fight back that you're going to end up being anyways, but emotionally more damaged because you tried to fight back and couldn't get away, you're more likely to just sit there and take it. So every time we depict rape on television, we're helping get away with committing rape. Oh yeah, I think a lot of shit is rape culture. Do I know if what happened between Jourdin Pauline and Tylil is a fact? No, I do not. But every time that y'all get on here and say, she just regrets it, yeah, that's because you coerced her, and that's rape.
So pretty much, either way, Tylil is guilty.
According
in this
to
young
her.
lady's eyes, at least. I want to hear what y'all have to say. This is the first time I've heard that term. Now, do I know of women just falling into the pressure and, like, I originally said no, but I don't know what he's going to do to me, so I just took it. Did I know that that was great? I definitely did. But the way she's kind of painting it as if a innocent no turned into an innocent yes was still great. I want y'all to comment below.
At the end of the day, I kind of get what she's talking about, but I don't necessarily agree with it 100%. If I'm coercing you in a sexual manner, then that's great. But if we switch the subject, we go out to have fun, you get to see my personality, and now that no turns into a yes, I don't believe that's great at all. I believe that we're two people that just enjoyed each other's company. You realize that you can trust me because you have to have your wall up. There's a lot of weirdos out here. Don't get that twisted at all. It's a whole lot of weirdos that just got one thing on their agenda and they know how to act and perform their way into the points. I'm letting you know that right now. So, me personally, I like the challenge. I'm not the type of person that asks for pussy up front, but when you do meet me, have your wall up. That's what I'm trying to say. Have your wall up to a certain extent to where it's like, all right, give me a chance to just prove myself. Hey, yo, listen, I'm cool. Let's go out to eat. Let's go out to do this. Let's go out to do that. I ain't gonna kiss and tell. I ain't gonna what's a name. It ain't have to be nothing sexual. Some men just like being around pretty women. To end out the video, I don't want to end it right here. I want to end it on something that's a little bit more positive since all of this shit is negative, and I always tell y'all that the world loves to watch hate. It don't matter how much you put a positive image out there, as soon as you put something negative out there, your views is going to triple. So I want to end the video on this right here. My fucking dog just farted, bro. Move. Stink ass mother. Ugh.
Bro, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you just like this, because I know that love is an accountability and iron sharpens iron. Them chicks, they not on your body because you handsome, bro. They not on your body because you dripped in high design and you look like you got bread in your pocket. They not even on your body because you got a smooth talk game. Ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. Everything is spiritual. I used to be one of these dudes. I'm telling you, I could talk like this because my eyes are open now. It's destructive. This world will give you destruction in a bowl of fun. Everything you think is fun will destroy you. I promise you. You thinking it's fun, but it's creating an appetite that will dig a grave so deep you're gonna have to pray the Lord to get you out of. I promise you. I get it. I should be one of these dudes. You on a spree 1 week, you got chicks over here, then you on a drought. But if you compare the two, you'll realize time that you was on the drought, you ain't had nothing going on. Everybody left when everything left. Time that you had all these chicks, you was on your purpose, you was on your grind, you had motion, and all these women was coming at you. It's a distraction, bro. It's a distraction. God made you to be a leader. You can't be distracted. How can you lead when you biting every bone that's thrown at you on the pathway? Come on, you gotta be smarter than that. It's destructive. This world is destructive. I'm telling you, everything you know, you gotta unlearn it. I'm telling you, we have to embody self-control. We have to embody discipline. This is how we do this. This is how we do it. Embody these things, and I promise you, and you probably think because you're single, you ain't got to answer nobody, but I promise you, it's somebody you got to answer in heaven. Our Father. You probably think because you're single, you ain't cheating on nobody. You cheating on your purpose. God made you to be a leader. He needs you to lead. We can't sit around and indulge in these type of things. It's a distraction. For it says in James 1:15, it said that when desires are conceived, sin is born, and when it's fully grown, it brings forth death. So you sitting here talking about, I need this woman, and you realizing this appetite is growing and it's growing and it's growing. Bro, you are destroying yourself. You ain't sit with the Lord in a while. You ain't pray in a while. You ain't been focused. You spiritually depleted. You ain't even had no time for yourself because you chasing worldly things instead of chasing a relationship with the Lord. I'm telling you, it's power in the Lord. And when you sit with the Lord and you listen to him and for his directions, I promise you, everything will sort itself out. I promise you, you surrender as a man and you will see how much powerful you are. I guarantee you, do not be distracted by the things in this world. For it warns you about the adulterous woman. Her mouth drips honey, but her feet leads to death. These women don't care about your handsomeness, bro. They see anointment. And the only way they can get a load of that anointment is through the bed. Sex. Chicks don't care if you handsome. They want your anointment, fam. Be on point. Stay on point. God loves you. Bro, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you just like this because I know that love is an account.
And I just wanted to put that out there because speaking about all of this great essay, how it's tied with sex culture and you can't really speak to women how we used to speak to them or whatever it may be, right? To my young men out there, I want y'all to know that it's something more than the physical that's going on when you be getting all of this women like that. Just like he said it way better than I could ever say it. But it makes me think of this book that Todd Boogie had. He had like a whole book club basically not too long ago where he was reading the How to Outwit the Devil. And in that book is Napoleon Hill. He has a conversation with the devil throughout the entire book. And one of the main points that was pointed out was drifting. And how the devil is going to occupy the space in your mind that you don't have the ability to just think for yourself. When you don't have the ability to think for yourself. When you got so much room in your mind and you're not acting on the things that you're passionate about, that your purpose is calling you to, the devil is going to seep in. And the best way to do that is through sex, money, fear. You know what I'm saying? Making you think things that's not really real. So when you think about it like that, yeah, bro, when you get a little bit of power, when you get a little bit of influence, make sure you have your eyes open, your discernment on point. I feel like that's a strong reason why a lot of the people that want to be famous or that wanted to pursue things, they didn't get it until they was older. They didn't get it until, I never thought I would have got it at this time. I thought I was ready when I was 16. Because when you're so young and immature in a way, it only takes a snap of the fingers for you to lose years worth of work. Literally. So I want y'all to keep that in the back of your mind. I don't ever have to feel the pressure of messing with this chick and messing with that chick or getting this money, knowing all money is not good for you. When you're on your purpose, women want your anointment. They want what's going good for you. That's why a lot of women don't even show you attention until you have a girlfriend. Until they see you on your faithful or your loyal, what's the name? Now they want to try to come out of the woodworks, all of them, and try to mess up what you got going on because there's something attractive about you. It's your anointment, bro. That's it. That's why when and I hate to say it like that, but when a guy that's not so attractive get a bunch of money, they get all of the baddest chicks. Because you on your dean. Don't care about they don't want you because of how you look. They want you for what's anointed to you. But hey, man, who am I, man? I'm still trying to get to 500 subscribers. We almost at 270 something right now. So make sure y'all sub up for your boy, like for the algorithm. Wabbledy-dabbledy. It costs nothing to click that button, you know what I'm saying? It costs nothing to show love. But I'm going to see y'all in the next video, man. No means no.